the next day. We got a couple more things we can try. We got this long-handled strap wrench. I don't think this is going to work because I don't think I have enough room to maneuver it to make it work. So we'll give it a try though if all else fails. And we have this special filter wrench. I really hope this is what's going to do it. As long as it's small enough. It's getting real close. And we'll have to give it a go and see how it fits on this filter pretty good. But that, I mean, I don't know. I'm afraid it's going to slip. Needs to be just a little bit smaller probably. But we'll try it and then I don't know. We'll just have to see if it'll work. I had high hopes for this when I picked it up. Tim had this down in his toolbox, so we shall see. If this don't work, then it's going to have to be a little more intensive work. Okay, that didn't work. She's too big. It slips when it's on there. So, back to the drawing board. We'll give this a try. I don't think this is going to work either though. We'll see. Okay, not enough room to make that work. What are we going to do? Think some more. Okay, I'll straighten these out. Now I think what we'll do is we'll take my cheater pipe and we're going to cut it off a little bit shorter so I can get it up there and get more of a, I'll lose some leverage, but it won't be turned like it was before. Maybe I'll keep from bending it. And with a little luck, I'll get it. So we need to cut about a foot long. So I'll do that. About there ought to do it. Need a new bandsaw blade. Okay, we got some sharp edges. We'll go take and put it on the sander and clean them up a little bit. Engage spectacles. Rough right there. I don't remember welding that. Okay. Maybe I won't cut my hands. My hands are delicate. Okay, I found a spot to put the camera. Halfway. I think this is going to have to go on ahead of time. So, the problem is there's so much to get to where there we go. This might actually work. Nope, I got it. I'll be done. I can't believe it worked. I cannot believe it actually worked. Okay, we're gonna need a bucket. Okay, see, sometimes you just gotta try harder. You can't quit just because things aren't working. I should have known that I couldn't use that cheater pipe yesterday with it sticking out way down below at an angle. Okay, we're trying not to get too much of an oil bath here, but it's going to leak some. We least I think it's going to leak. Okay. We'll let that drain for a bit. Try not to drop the filter because they're usually full of oil. And it makes a really big mess when you drop one. There we go. Let it drain out a little bit. Oh. Dirty. I think it's through draining out. And don't get it right in my eye if I don't be careful. Get the base wiped off good. Okay, we'll get the new filter ready. First we'll double check our numbers. Anyway, we'll get her ready to put on the tractor. Let's get some on my O-ring here. Get her lubricated up. Okay, and it says tighten it up till it touches and then additional 1/2 of a turn. You can see that right there. I'm sure that's what I did last time, but it got terrible tight. Anyway, get it back up under there. Okay. There it's touching. Oh yeah, I used a ratchet. Okay. 1/2 a turn. See how far I get by hand. That's all I can do by hand. About 1/4 of that. So we will tighten it up. Hopefully we don't get it too tight, but we sure do not want it to leak. I'll tell you what. No wonder I stripped that out. That doesn't really fit in. That doesn't even fit in there. Huh. That new one is bigger. Man, I know that them are for... I don't know. I thought that was for 1/2-inch drive. I'm gonna have to do a little research on that. Just got to go about 1/4 more turn. There we go. Probably over tight again. They sure do get on there tight after they've been on there a while. We'll write the hours on it. Okay, we'll put a date on it. 9/3/20. don't know if you can read that or not. I don't guess it matters if you can read it. I can read it. Probably won't be there by the next time I go to change the filter anyway. I'll have to mark something in the tractor. We got lucky because there was just barely enough clearance over here for that pipe to be long to get enough leverage to move that. I guess I kind of oversold it. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be after sleeping on it and thinking about it overnight. Well, of course, I really thought that one filter wrench was going to work, but it didn't. So anyway, sometimes you have to adapt and try something different. Eventually you'll get it if you keep after it. This is why you have to double check for your tools. I left this light under here. Anyway, we got it. Saved it for another day. I think we'll check the air filter while we got it in the shop. See how dirty it is. I doubt if it really needs to be replaced. It probably isn't that dirty. That looks pretty clean to me. We'll blow a little air through it, make sure, wipe it out a little bit. We'll pull the inner one out, out, pull it out. Yeah, it's not dirty at all. Doesn't hurt to check. Need clean air. Everybody needs clean air, including the tractors. Wipe the dirt out of the housing itself. Okay, I'll take care of that. Alright, moving on. Okay, I wanted to look at the manual here. Service every 750 hours. Transmission, hydraulic system, filter elements. Oh boy, it says always replace both filters at the same time. Never change one only. Well, we kind of messed that up because we went one day in between changing both of them the same day because I couldn't get the filter off. Anyway, I was just wanting to see how to check whether it needs to be running to check the hydraulic oil or not. Okay, checking transmission hydraulic system oil level. Important, check oil when oil is cold. If possible, in the morning after the tractor has been standing overnight. I did not know that. Park tractor on level ground, shift transmission to park, all reasonable expectations. Lower the draft links. Well, there's the problem. I have the draft links up. The tractor is cold right now, but I started up. It will warm up. Alright, well, I guess we'll start it up and let the draft arms down, and then we'll see what it says. But it says to check it cold, so we might have to check it again tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, that's important. It says it's important. I guess they put it in bolded letters for a reason. Alright, that's what we'll do. Okay, the filler neck is right here. Well, it's between the two marks. Every other time I've checked it, it's been way up there, so I must have been checking it wrong when it was warm. It says to check it when it's cold, so I better check it again tomorrow. I got to run the tractor here in a little bit, so I think we're okay. Yeah, it's between the two marks right now. Anyway, I need to run the tractor and make sure the filter that I just put on is not leaking, or the other one. So I better do that next. radiators out on this tractor. Take the screen out first. Pull a clip. There's a spring that holds it in there on each side. We'll wash it out. We're going to wash it out with a hose and let it sit for a while. There's that front cooler. It needs a little cleaning out too. Okay, let's get to it. Got to get it in its track. Got to get these hoses pushed over. And that one gets in the way a little bit. I think that's it. Come over just a little bit more. Alright, we'll let that dry out for a little bit and put our screens back in. We better go ahead and rinse our screens out a little bit too. We have an unwelcome visitor in our midst, and I'm not sure what do they call these things. All God's creatures, great and small, great and all, how does that say? All God's creatures, one and all? I don't know. I find him a little scary. He doesn't seem to, he's a gymnast. Is this animal abuse? I tell you what, if he flies off there in my face, it's going to be some serious animal abuse. I think I'll put him outside. Here we go. Oh, he's coming after. Okay, there he is. He's still alive. I did not murder him. I'm not an insect killer. Well, I am an insect killer. I kill lots of insects, but I didn't kill this one.